Alrighty everyone, welcome back. Happy Sunday evening. Hopefully everybody is doing alright. We are still trying to get that Tornadus and Dreepy. In a way, Dreepy's actually irritating me a little more than Tornadus. 271 of these guys hatched. Still don't have the tier 2. It's funny, one of my favorite parts of the day has actually become, like, what are the new Pokerismons going to be? Just, I can't even put my finger on why. There's just something somewhat exciting about potentially having a Pokerismon we need variants for. I don't know why that interests me so much, but it does. Okay, good start. Soothbell 4-1. Love to see it. So again, if I can get one tonight, whether it's the tier 3 on Tornadus or the tier 2 on Dreepy, I'm going to consider that a win. I will be very happy with that. 2 Soothbells is a good way to start. I'm just going to take the rare candy right away. Maybe I should have rerolled, but I'm like, you know what? Let's go with this. Yeah, that's huge off the bat. Guys, I can get greedy and keep re-rolling. Okay. Something I've been neglecting lately too is I have not been keeping track of like what my rival's team is. There's been a couple runs it's gotten a little sketchy just because I'm not keeping track of it. That is something I should be aware of just a little bit more. Still nothing. I didn't get any vouchers because I haven't finished any runs since I turned my last set of vouchers. So after we finish up this run, I'll go ahead and hatch whatever we have. It's not going to be too many, but we still have some eggs going. I think I have a Geibel egg and a Tornadus egg going now. Something like that. And Dreepy's getting pretty close as well to getting an egg. Like that. I actually need to look to see. I only know of 2... Dang it. I only know of 2 other Pokemon I have off the top of my head where we need the tier 2 for. It's Fluttermane and Cosmog. Like, Fluttermane, Cosmog, and Dreepy are what I'm thinking of right now. I think there's 3 other ones. Is Iron Thorns one of them? It is not. Okay. We'll figure it out. That is for after we finish up Dreepy. If we don't have any low-cost mons left for the tier 2, I'll probably like put Tepig back on the team. We did actually get lucky and got a shiny we were missing from the gacha machine yesterday, I want to say. We got tier 3 Shelmet. I actually didn't mind farming for him when I had him on my team a couple days ago because he had Pokerus. But, you know, it's going to save me a little bit of time trying to get that tier 3. So I'll take whatever RNGesus decides to bless me with from the machine. Let's take that. Been starting to wonder if I should mix up my set on Pachirisu just a little bit to keep slack off. But I don't think so. What am I doing? I think I have, like, I'm in the mindset of having Air Cutter or Bleakwind Storm there. When all I really need to do is just this, yeah. Metropolis. I think Tandemouse is the biggest one in here. We still need, like, Fido doesn't have its variants yet. So if we see, like, a boss Fido, I'll catch it. Same with Lillipup. If it's, like, if we don't one-shot. If we one-shot it, fine. I'm not going to reset for that. I'll take that. Because again, if they're boss Pokemon, you get 2 candies for catching them. They add up. We can befriend it. There is a point to be made there for fighting it, just to get the little bit of candy experience on Tornadus. Sold it? Okay. We're actually getting a couple nice items in addition to the Sooth Bells to put on, or to duplicate. The Wide Lens and the Soldew already are really nice. Hopefully they should let us do more with our damage. And we get a Sharp Beak. Okay. Guybeleg didn't hatch in anything, but I mean from this, I'm gonna put that right there. I'll take this now. Yeah, the Sharp Beak as well. I feel like I don't see a ton of them over the course of a run. Maybe I need to go to like mountain and plains a little bit more. Let's roll this. Okay. I think lore there was like the second best thing we could have gotten. You all should know what the best thing we could have gotten is by now. Yeah, if you've been to this stream before, you know what it is. It's Sooth Bell. Once more. Yo, Eevee, what's going on? How are you? Speaking of boss Fidos, oh, we have 1 chance to catch it. Cool. 2 extra candies. How you doing, Eevee? Oh, you neutralized the drizzle. Alright. Screw you. Guess that means I full heal. Oh, I'm sorry. There at least like a bright spot in the future coming up? Anything you're looking forward to, or things gonna clear up for you, hopefully? Nope, there we go. Yeah, we don't need supersonic. Supersonic races. Or whatever that song is. Probably getting pretty close to being able to do, don't know. That's too bad. I mean, I'm sure people have told you, but just try to keep your head up. That's unfortunately the best I can say. Life just sucks sometimes. I'll stay positive even if it's tough too right now. Nah, I'm sorry to hear that things aren't going too well. Okay, yeah, we can evolve, so... Clear that up. Alright, we are going to release the Vivillon. Unpause. Manage items. That there. Apache down here. That. You have anything good go on lately? Been playing any new games or anything like that that you've been enjoying? Now we can try. Still no tier 2 Dreepy. Oops. I'll take that. Why do you have to flinch me? Hooting. Oh, that makes sense. Just go after my Dreepy instead. Just ignore the fact that it's ghost type. You can hurt it, I promise. Here we go. It's just someone... Oh, yeah. I'm so sorry to hear it. Yeah, that... I could definitely see where that would hit hard. Just, I know some of my coworkers when I was working there, I'd be a wreck. Absolutely. Yeah, I'm guessing it was sudden then. Also, even with a map, we end up in construction site. God damn it. Oh, are the meds helping a little bit at least? Hopefully they're doing something. I'll just go Shadow Bone. Got it. Yeah. So very recently. Got it. Well, I'm a firm believer of sometimes you just gotta cry. Sometimes you just gotta let it out. It's cathartic. Yo, Royal, what's going on? Welcome to the stream. Or welcome back, I should say. Welcome to our futile attempts to try to get tier 3 Tornadus and tier 2 Dreepy. I'll take a Lucario. I'm doing alright. Again, getting frustrated with this grind, but it'll get better. We got pretty lucky on Sooth Bells this run. So I'm hoping we can translate that into something new for us. What's that? No, that's alright. Internships are important things. Hopefully it went alright for you. I also wasn't streaming super consistently. Oh, screw you. Yeah, I wasn't streaming super consistently. Is this Manectric going to be a problem? Oh, no, we should have Shedinja. But I'm back on a schedule now. For the most part, some weeks are a little different. That's what... Yeah, no, that makes sense, Evie. And you don't have to apologize or anything about that. Like, that shit sucks. Oh, okay. IT is a good thing to get into. From what I hear, I haven't. I tried taking a couple IT classes and it was not for me. Thank you, Shedinja. Please, Tornadus. Yeah, I know whenever I go through funks and sadness or something happens, Evie, I'm the same way. I just kind of shut down and sleep a ton. So we're going to switch into... How do I want to do this? I think I want to do this. Oh, I am fine with that, actually. I think. Not yet. We will be. Sometimes you get... Oh, there you go. Alright. So you're getting something out of it. Gotta find times to play when you can. I don't try to play it on my phone or else I'd be way more into it than I already am. It's probably up there. So why am I going there? I can just look here. 60? Yeah, it's probably up there. Good, I'm glad. That's not always the case with internships. Some people just don't like theirs, so I'm glad yours is working out for you. Excuse me. We will switch. Okay, now we're all set. I can turn this off. You're also at 4. Sands here, and we'll go back into this. Yeah. It is a little annoying it's so late to evolve. Yeah, if you can double up and get your internship and your study there, that would be huge. Plus, I would imagine that could also lead to a job. They'll know you do a good job, all 9 yards like that. We'll take this. Anyway. Why is it whenever I start streaming, I start yawning? Same thing used to happen to me when I went to class, too. Like, as soon as class started, no matter what time of the day it was at, I just sort of fell asleep. Yeah. Yep, that makes sense. I wanted to... Yo, Mystical! Yeah, no, this game's great. I'm absolutely addicted to this game. Beefster. Oops. I've sunk way too much time into it. I mean, that's definitely a bonus. If you can jump in right away without having to be trained or with minimal training, I'm sure that definitely will be a selling point, like you said. What do you have today, Beefster? Tier 3. Very nice. That's a cool one to get. Yeah, the tier 3, the tier 3 Rayquaza is sick. Plus, now you can one-up Ivy and Finn, whoever your rival is. Their tier 2 Rayquaza is not going to torment you anymore because you've got a tier 3. Monday off? Yeah, there you go. Just getting way too much Pokerogue. Ignore sleep. Screw up your sleep schedule. Pokerogue's more important than that. I'm kidding, of course. Sleep is important, but... Oh, so you're like rough. You're like Europe. Like Central or Eastern Europe area. You're still going strong. Yeah. I can't do that anymore. I'm too old to do that. The Netherlands. That's right. I forgot about that. Gotta get rid of Aurasphere. Did you get any other good shinies lately, Beefster? I mean, there's not going to be much that's going to beat the tier 3 Rayquaza, I think, but... Oh, yeah, 18-year-old me just... Oh, thank you, Evie. I super appreciate it. The YouTube is indeed growing, which is great. I'm trying to put a little more time into it, too. I have a whole bunch of YouTube videos outlined out. I just have to get the B-roll for them before I can edit them all together and put them out. And by a whole bunch, I mean like 4 or 5 videos. No, I super appreciate it, Evie. Thank you. Yeah, 18-year-old me could have done that, Demon. I can't anymore. I'm 32. Pokerogue stuff. Yveltal, I'm a little bit, like, irritated with Yveltal because it took me nearly 500 eggs to get its tier 3. Yeah, it's a Pokerogue stuff demon, so most of them are beginner like guides for more beginner players of Pokerogue. I have like a candy farming guide, DNA splicers guide, lore and lore abilities guide. And the ones I'm making are like, there's a whole bunch of different stuff. But yeah. Let's see, Yveltal. Yeah, I've hatched 495 Yveltals. Hope so, Demon. You should hope we get something. Yeah, I mean, seeing as a tier 3 is a 1 in 120 chance from a candy egg. For sure. But hey, RNG just pluses you sometimes. Yeah, yep. Yeah, there should be a playlist there, Demon, on my YouTube channel. I think there's like 8 or 9 videos there right now. Tier 1 shiny. Sableye is really nice for taking. How do I want to do this? Just like this. For dealing with a Tornadus. Got some really cool stuff. Got this tree. Thank you, Evie. I appreciate that as well. You guys know, like, I don't really push for that type of stuff, but. So watching for the walrus doubloons? Yes. I don't think YouTube streams really have anything like that, do they? Like viewer rewards. But yeah, you know, Evie, I don't, like, I think even on Twitch, I don't even say, like, donate, like, or, like, anything like that. I don't know. It's always felt a little weird to me. I'll put it at, like, the end of a video on YouTube. That's about it. I don't say much beyond that. Hope it boosts the algorithm. Thank you. Me too. It'd be cool if I could hit 500 subs within the next couple of months. That'd be pretty neat. But again, I can't control people who sub. Like, whenever people sub, best I can do is just, like, keep a consistent schedule for streaming and then try to get videos out for what I'm streaming. So, Rouse and Gaslight, 2 other. There it is. Thank you for the sub, Beefster. Alright, 2. Yep, those are good ones. I think it's funny that, of the Gen 1 trait evolutions, Ghastly's the only one that has all of its variants. Because Machamp doesn't, Alakazam doesn't, and Golem don't. Gengar is the only one that has all of its variants. Always been a little strange to me. I think it automatically tries to detect a game demon and just pick Diamond and Pearl for some reason. Because I didn't set that. I could be wrong. I'm still learning the YouTube stream stuff. Especially, like, Golem surprises me, because it's not like you have a Mega. Tier 3 Zacian looks pretty cool. I like Tier 2 Torterra. Tier 3 Blood Moon Ursa is kind of up there. Tier 3 Chinchou, just because it took me so long. Same with Tier 3 Hisui and Zorua. Yeah, probably those are up there. Although I'm not really collecting them for the aesthetics per se. Yeah. Yep, I love that. Tier 2 Pod. Hey, Scoom. Still working on Tier 3. Good luck, Scoom. Yeah, Tier 2 Torterra, like the Cherry Blossom Sakura aesthetic, I really, really love. It does not affect your luck. Even if you disabled the shiny completely, it counts as your highest tier luck for that Pokemon that you've unlocked. So actually, I could turn off luck for, or turn off shinies for all my Pokemon just to get rid of the animation and make my runs that much faster. Yeah, so you can pick whichever aesthetic you want that you have unlocked without affecting the luck. Yeah, it's a really nice quality of life thing they have in there. Yeah. I don't know. I think if I was playing off stream, maybe I'll start doing that. But on stream, it's kind of nice to have the, what is it? The ethos? I think ethos is wrong. I always get the ethos pathos logos mixed up. Hold on. No, it is ethos. Okay. Yeah, the ethos of having it. Yeah, you can disable the shiny sparkles just at game start. I don't think you can disable them in settings. Give this a shot. Hold up. Let's go, Lucario. Yeah, that's probably a good way to put it, Scoom. There we go. I wouldn't have the aesthetic for them. Yeah. You should watch my candy grinding video, Demon. But yeah, if I wanted to go here, I could disable the shiny on Bulbasaur and still get the luck for it when I add it to my team. But then I wouldn't have the little animation that takes up some time. Oh yeah, I have the tier 1 shiny for every shiny in the game, Demon. I think I'm missing 6 tier 2s. Oops. And then... yeah, I have... what am I at now? Oops. I'm at 345 tier 3s. I don't think so, Demon. I think you have to disable the shiny itself. Yep, this spreadsheet has probably added a couple, or let's say several hundred more hours of gameplay for me. Probably on the Pokerogue Discord somewhere, Demon, would be my guess. I mean, 50 tier 3s is still a lot. Like, that's still good, Beefster. Like, I just put way too much time into this game. Don't compare yourself to what I've put into this. Yeah, I can see it. Is there Scoom? Okay. I spend a little bit of time in the Discord, but not enough where I've like gone through all it to know all this channels. Tier 3 Hoopa? Tier 3 Hoopa's fun. I think I hatched that one just randomly. Discord forums? Got it. We can go to Grassy Field now. We have Air Cutter for spread to hit them super effectively, and then we'll get Bleak Windstorm, but not until 77, which should be in the 90s. And then we get this. Miltanks always give me PTSD flashbacks to Whitney. Okay, tier 2's nice. It's nice to basically have... I think it's cool when you collect any new shiny in this game. Yeah. It's funny, when I was doing my tier lists probably a year ago now, Ghost types had a surprising amount of really, really good Pokemon in it. That Whitney Miltank gave me nightmares. I was like 11 or 12 when I was playing it. Oh, yeah. Part of me wants to go back now just to beat up on it, and part of me is terrified of it doing the same thing 20 years later. Yeah. I played through Diamond once, but I played BDSP more when it came out. Okay, I can actually get candies because I've been neglectful. Nothing new there. I mean, extra candy, sure. Yeah, I've been neglectful. We can actually get 2 Tornaduses. We can't quite get anything for you yet. So those will hatch at 135, 136. So we have a little ways to go, but... Shuckle, don't fuck with the Shuckle. But yeah, I'm trying to 100% the game, Beefster. So that, for me, that includes all the shinies, and then I'll eventually get all the ribbons and all stuff like that. So I'm working through the shinies now. That was done with me. Was it? Oh, that's cool. I think the first time I saw Pokemon Diamond was actually at my parents' friends had a party, and one of the kids brought their DS, and that's the first time I saw it. We'll do this. We have some money. Ooh, I don't have a Master Ball. I don't think we're catching this. Yep. That's fine. We can please screw by Drifloon with Will-O-Wisp. Yeah, I would imagine. That would be pretty rage-inducing. There you go. Sorry, chugging a diet soda. One of my vices. Probably one of my few vices, but it's there nonetheless. I don't drink, I don't do drugs, I don't smoke. I gotta have something, right? Oops. For me, it's diet soda. Yeah, we have 2. I'm gonna take them so we get the max lore. I mean, it's not fine if you have too much of it, so I gotta be careful about that, but... Yeah, you want to make sure you don't have too much of it. Alright, we have the fight here. Come on, Tornadus. Sorry, Tornadus is being particularly stingy on giving me its tier 3. Yep. Been type 1 diabetic for over 31 years now. I do 2 charity fundraisers a year. One is like a 1-day fundraiser, and the other takes place over like a week or 10 days. To raise money for type 1 diabetes. Yep. Yeah. It's not something I'm shy about, and it's something I try to raise more awareness of. Also, we're not going to be putting Lucario in until we get some Sooth Bells on it. Just for efficiency's sake. That is game settings, display... type hints right here. Super helpful to know. And will actually be in a video I'm making. Hopefully I'll get it out within the next week. That's my plan. Maybe I'll do it on Wednesday when I'm off streaming. I guess I could probably get it done tomorrow. I have a lot of phone calls to make tomorrow. We'll see. Hopefully within the next couple of days, but at the very least by the end of the week. Wow, Virizion and Entei. Yeah, yeah. I'm in the same boat. I said Virizion and Entei, right? Not Virizion and adult animated videos. Please tell me I said that correctly. Yeah, no problem. These are from the breeder. Flamigo's actually big. We need tier 3 Flamigo, and that might give us enough. For an egg. I'll check at the end of the run. That's fine. Reason I didn't Bleak Windstorm there is because Shiftry can have Windrider. Yeah, I was gonna say, Cynthia's got a Spiritomb, not a Drifloon. She's got, like, Roserade, Lucario, Togekiss, I guess Togetic and Diamond. Spiritomb, Garchomp, obviously. I forget the last one, but yeah. I don't know the Elite Fours well enough. I think I know which one you're talking about, but... It is. Especially in, like... The thing about Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl was they made those movesets, like, actually competitive with held items to match. Why did I Shadowbone that? Okay. Is Flint the third one? I know what Flint looks like. I just get mixed up which generations which Elite Four. I'm not dealing with that. Okay. I'm sure I'll see it quite a bit whenever we start doing our monogen runs. Yeah. As soon as you said the name, I knew who you were talking about. Really? Mr. Rock, cool. You know, I'm gonna go Oblivion Wing. Rain is up. I don't think it matters. Yeah. Oh, yeah, for sure. Gotta pay the young person tax. I often wonder what it would be like to go back with, like, the knowledge I have now and, like, relive from, like, 10 years old and onwards. Wonder how much would change. Ow. Ow, sturdy. Yeah, screw you too. Alright, I think I can just... Ooh, we can get another egg. I think I can just hit Oblivion Wing. Old Platinum save file from, like... Wow. Yeah. I was actually showing off my old Game Boy SP last stream, 2 streams ago. And, like, I think there was a copy of Pokemon Red and a copy of Pokemon Gold. And I gotta wonder if the save files are still on them. Or if they got corrupted over time. Demon, you didn't have to put it like that. I knew you were 18, but when you put it like you were born in 2008, I just feel old. I just feel old now. Can't be born in 2008. That was 5 years ago, right? Oh. I remember 2008. Well, yeah, if that's when you were born. I remember 2000. I remember the turning of the millennia. God, I feel like such an unk. Also, who is this? We're fighting Chairman Rose. This is going to be aggravating. Chairman Rose has been one of my least favorite to fight with the Tornadus carry. There it is. I'll take that, sure. It's mostly because of Sturdy. Also, as G-Max Caparaja is immune to Sandseer Storm, we can Splishy Splash, but without any setup, or if we don't have enough, like Soldiers and Calcium, we might not one-shot it. But Sturdy can be a pain. Yeah, just let me know. Whenever you turn something in on Twitch, just let me know. Because when I'm... Yeah, see. That could have been scary. I just run one thing. Yo, Celestial. Oh, yeah, YouTube's weird. When I'm candy farming Royal, I just stick with, like, one carry and then, like, a backup mon. Like, usually whatever the other mon is that I'm farming, and that's it. Oh, nice. We have a... I'm not going to say super active Pokemon community there, but, like, we definitely have people that talk about it and share screenshots and stuff, which is really cool to see. How you doing today, Celestial? Yep. I've been slowly trying to rebuild, like, redo the Discord as well, and that's going to be a work in progress. We'll get there. Also, now I'm just waiting for 138 to get those two Tornadus hatched. Okay, I will definitely reach out if I need anything like that, but I appreciate it. I also like teaching myself. It's been fun to learn. Okay, so we've gotten Virizion, Entei, and Zarude this run. Is it? Okay. I'll reach out, Demon. I appreciate it. Yeah, we've gotten Zarude, Entei, and Virizion this run. It does a little bit, for sure. Actually, I don't think Zarude has... Yeah, Zarude doesn't have his variants yet. I guess that's why we only have 59 candies on it. Which will still be like 4 hatches or so. It won't be bad. Oh, screw you. Alright, HP up and calcium, I'll take it. Those are 2 usable whatchamacallums. No, I'm gonna do this. Legends, yeah, I think you could definitely skip. I like Scarlet and Violet. I didn't like shiny hunting in it, so I didn't. But I like Scarlet and Violet overall. Yeah, I wanted to go back and do Legends Arceus. Maybe try to 100% that at some point. And then I also was thinking about doing like a YouTube series for something like Pokemon Lazarus, because I haven't played it, but it's like a more mainline Pokemon type game. Do like a Let's Play for that. Something I could do at my own time, but still put it out there. I should just... We'll see how this goes, but... We're fine. Volo fight in Legends Arceus, or yeah, Legends Arceus was certainly a fight. Yeah, it brought up a lot. But I also tried it without like the 2 gifts they give you right before it. Yeah. I think it's a cool design, though. Like, I actually like the design of Hisuian Decidueye. And we found a Tapu Koko. If this was an actual run, Palkia and Dialga, I put gifts in quotation marks. Sorry, my wrist has been giving me issues lately. But yeah, alright, so Virizion, Entei, Zarude, and Tapu Koko this run. Yeah. It's like Buzzwole or Pheromosa, but not fast enough for other cool stuff going on. I mean, probably, but it happens so rarely. I'm going to try to keep my screen a little cleaner. I don't want to, like, I try not to have too much of a cluttered screen. And, like, I don't come across this many in a classic run. This is very absurd. Plus, then people have to ask for them, and then I'll say I KO'd all of them, and then I'll have to explain why, and... It's just easier this way. So there's less questions. I don't like questions, man. I'm just trying to get to Graveyard as well. Like, if I can get to Graveyard and Abyss... Try to catch a Grimmsnarl. Yeah. Yeah, except... Hisuian Typhlosion is actually pretty good now, isn't it? Isn't it being used on, like, a decent amount of competitive teams? God damn it. Yeah, it's pretty great. Okay. Can you not find it in the wild in that game? Takakata. Oh, okay. Fair enough. I should replay that. I've actually started playing through Sword and Shield again. Tape. Okay. I didn't follow. I was having a pretty day, not a smart day. Use those? Okay. Chimchar is so cool. I'm not sure I've ever used Turtwig in a playthrough. Play Sweep, yeah. $312 of these little shits hatched. Sorry. Tornadus is slowly killing my... I'm slowly going in stage. And healing capacities, yeah. I mean, that's kind of the big thing that draws me to grass types is their ability to self-sustain a lot of the time. I love the idea of self-sustaining. And Pokemon like Bitterblade, Oblivion Wing, absolutely love them. I've hatched 312. In League of Legends, I liked playing old Aatrox and then like Swain before I stopped playing. But yeah, 312 of them. Yeah. Yeah, I love moves like that. Playstyles like that, being a drain tank. Yeah. I don't know why, that just tickles me. Like, I've been playing World of Warcraft a little bit again lately, too. As part of a YouTube series I'm trying to do if I ever edit it. But I'm playing a Guardian Druid. And just the healing on that, I just sit in a pack of enemies and laugh as they slowly die, and I just heal through everything. It's great. I love it. I mean, Oblivion Wing on Yveltal is insane, especially once you... Oh, this is the rival fight. Okay. Especially, like, once you get Soul Heart passive unlocked. Oh, we're fine. Yeah. I mean, the moveset stuff, I think, is going to be in the written guide. I haven't really released a good Endless guide video yet. I'm waiting to do my Endless series until the Lumberry rework comes out. Thanks. Yeah, let me drop that as an idea in my own personal chat to review later. If the Pokerogue section keeps growing, I might break it out and have the Pokerogue chat be its own little segment. Right now, it's mostly Pokerogue, and then I'll try other stuff. No, I don't stream World of Warcraft. That's just a YouTube series. Not something I'm intending on streaming. Usually it's roguelikes. So what have we done? I think I tried Froggy Hates Snow. I've done Dungeon Crawler. On Marshadow now. It's pretty much gonna be roguelikes. I pretty much always have streamed roguelites. Yeah. Yeah, no, this is ridiculous. This is actually just kind of nutty. And again, I don't need any of them. I have Marshadow maxed out. Like, I need nothing from Marshadow. The candies would be useless. Celestial, I hear you. I've been thinking over that suggestion I talked about briefly a few days ago. I'm not doing Elden Ring. I played Diablo 3 a bunch. If I do something like that, it's going to be Path of Exile. I sometimes stream Path of Exile whenever a new league starts. Did not like Diablo 4. There's also the case of, like, there's a lot of games I'd like to stream as well, and I just don't have the money for right now, so that impacts some of it. I'm coming up with a system about that. I'm trying to figure out ways not to sound too greedy for it, but Grizz! Hey, congratulations. Also, Teamfight Manager 2 comes out tomorrow. And I really wanted to get that as well. So, like, that's kind of on my list as well. Die in the Dungeon comes out a little bit later this month. The closest I've come to a racing game is when I was learning to speedrun a Mario Kart Double Dash. I never got fast at it, but there was a lot more tech than I was expecting for Mario Kart Double Dash. It was fun. I could see myself picking it back up again at some point. So I heard Subnautica too. I know people like wax eloquent about it. Tier 1 shiny. That's 2 more. Oh, not before the end of the run. We will get another run in tonight, though. Yeah, I never got into racing games. I just couldn't do it. Like, I've never played GTA, if that's considered a racing game. Never played, like, Trackmania or Forza. Moonlighter 2 is on my wish list. I did not play Moonlighter 1. But that is also on my wish list because it looks really good. Oh, Celestial, I meant to ask. Have you played Cassette Beasts? Takes longer to get candy for legendaries? Yes, it does. Yep. But you can see how many you need, which is kind of nice. Like if you hover over here, you can see it. Like Landorus needs 200 per candy, Dreepy only needs 100, Pachirisu needs 50. Haven't played it? Okay. I ended up binging that game. I thought it was really good. Really cool combat system. Monster customization was really neat. Yeah. I really liked it. Even the shiny system's like kind of unique. And actually does something. Cryo needs 450. Yep. It's based off of their cost. Their original cost. Reducing the cost does not reduce the amount of candies you need. Or amount of points you need per candy. Lumentail is also... Yeah. That's on... Again, Celestial, I'm right with you. That looks good, but... My medical bills are taking a toll on me right now, so I'm a little stuck with what I can do. So I gotta try and figure it out. I've been following Gym Leader Ed's videos on Lumentail, though. I completely forgot to transfer over all my stuff. It's fine. I don't, Demon. I'm on disability right now with all my health stuff. There is a demo. All right, hold up. Let me go download the demo now. Yeah, I'm on disability right now, Demon, while I try to get my health under control. There is a job I'm looking at, but I need to get in touch with a benefits coordinator to make sure, like, if I end up not being able to do the job, I don't want to have lost all my health insurance and be completely stuck. Especially because I'm in the States and my medicine is expensive, even with insurance. Like, my one medicine is $365 every 8 weeks. It's just like, that's a lot for me. Yeah, that's how I heard about it too, Celestial. Yep. He makes good stuff. I like his Monster Hunter Directs too. When he does them once or twice a year. Yeah, no. I appreciate it, man. That's also one reason you're never going to see me, like, have huge pop-offs. Is A, that's not who I am as a person, and B, I don't want to hurt myself. Which is, like, somewhat of a concern. years ago, probably like 5 years ago or so at this point, I actually had a diabetic episode on stream where I blacked out completely. And people who I only knew through stream, didn't know my name in real life, didn't know where exactly I lived, managed to get me help and get me an EMT as I was blacked out on stream and not responding. That is one reason I will always try to stream as much as, like, even if it's only like 1 day a week, once I'm like able to start working again and all that, I'm never going to stop streaming until I have to. Yeah, no, it's absolutely amazing. I tell that story during my fundraisers. 2 of the people that did that, who didn't know each other, are actually still friends to this day, and they're still like they met each other through this community. Yeah, that's what I've really had to work on, Celestial. That's why when I say I'm like getting tired and stuff like that, that's why I wrap it up. That's why I'm also like really hesitant to do like 12-hour streams or subathons and stuff like that. Yeah, I appreciate it, Demon. That's what we go for. We've had some bad eggs in here over the years, but fortunately they tend to filter themselves out. I'm trying to go for a more relaxed, supportive community that's not also a support community, if that makes sense. So. We have plenty of money. I can start re-rolling. So. But yeah, Celestial, I'm way more cognizant of it now. On the bright side, the day after that, once I was like, okay and everything, most viewers I ever had on the stream. I tried to, Demon. I know, like, I'm not trying to do this full-time. It's not, I don't think I want to be a full-time content creator. If it becomes a side hustle, great. But full-time content creation is not what I'm after. But I know if I keep putting content out, like, the community is going to grow. Excuse me, guys. 1 second. Alright, this is a minor tragedy. This is the last diet soda I have in the house. Uh-oh. Let me finish up my point real quick, Celestial, and then I'll answer that. I know as I keep putting content out and streaming more consistently, the community is going to grow. More messages are probably going to come in. So I'm not used to that, so I might start slipping on not answering every message, and I apologize. I'm sure I'll get better at reading a higher volume of messages as they come in. But hopefully everyone knows if I accidentally miss a message or something, it is not intentional, like, at all. Stuff like that. Oh, thank you so much for the sub, my guy. I really appreciate it. No, thank you so much. I really, really do appreciate that. Welcome on in. I need a name for the people that sub, but I do really appreciate it. Thank you so much. But yeah, Celestial, the Pokemon at the bottom on Twitch, one of my Twitch point rewards is you can redeem a shiny Pokemon sprite. So those Pokemon are the last 6 sprites that have been redeemed. I don't know how to do it on YouTube yet. As I said a little bit earlier, I'm still learning the YouTube stuff. I'm hoping to find some sort of way to do viewer rewards on YouTube. I just don't know if there's systems in place yet. I'll try to figure it out. But yeah, whenever one gets redeemed, the oldest one, which is far left, so it'd be Gengar right now, gets knocked off. I mean, it's up to you, Demon. I'm gonna plan on looking into it too. I've kind of gotten overwhelmed with real life stuff, like this week, like with the bills coming in and appointments I have to make and all that. That should have gone on what's his face. But yeah. YouTube could have such a larger share of the streaming market if they just did the most basic shit, and I don't know why they don't. But I'm also going to try to find workarounds for that as well, Celestial. Also might come to a point where I'm like, hey, you want one, have one. I mean, Demon, I'm certainly not going to stop you. I'd appreciate it, but don't feel like you have to by any stretch of the imagination. Yeah. Again, Twitch has all these viewer rewards you can do, and I feel like YouTube's left out to dry a little bit, and it sucks. Because, like, I prefer watching things on YouTube. You can pause a stream on YouTube and rewind. Whenever I watch fighting game, like Rivals of Aether tournaments, I usually watch on YouTube for that. I can pause it and catch up later, instead of like having to track down the VODs. YouTube just now a SharePoint feature like this. You can easily replicate this stream. Okay, so it's something I can look into. Let me drop that down in my personal chat real quick. Look into YouTube stream. Third-party bots and browser extensions for viewer rewards. Thank you. Oh, Stream Elements can do it? Interesting. I dropped it in my my own Discord, or my own personal chat in the Discord. I'll check it out a little bit later. Thank you, I appreciate that. Good to know stuff's out there. Figured there was something, but yeah, I need to look into Stream Elements more. I think there's a lot of untapped potential there I've been missing. Alright, we're in the Elite Four now. You're still at 230, yeah. Well, I mean, if it makes you feel any better, I'm only going up to 200. I can't go any higher. Oh, it's you. Yeah, you're gonna have Water Absorb or whatever. Yeah, my bad. This Elite Four shouldn't be too bad. Poppy, you suck because it's sturdy. Okay, that's fine, actually. Poppy could be aggravating, but I'm not super worried about it. Some way, yeah. Well, remember, candy farming is better in Classic. If you need to know why, watch my candy farming video. Part of the Pokerogue Beginner Guide playlist. There you go. There's about as much self-promo and call to action, I guess they call it, as I do. It's not a lot. Again, it's always just felt so really thunderclapped. Screw you. I mean, it's up to you. Or just push through to the end of that Endless, see what you find. Even if you're not, like, making deep runs in Endless, you can still find stuff. Yeah, Patrat would probably... Oh, right. Patrat would probably be best to pair with Kyogre, because Kyogre can clear out double battles. Especially if you have Patrat's passive. Yeah, 250 is a Tornadus. I've beaten Endless a couple dozen times, Beefster. Honestly, you should just kind of need water or Origin Pulse and Water Spout after a point. After you start picking up Mystic Waters and Soul Dews and Calciums and Carboses and stuff, you'll start KOing even resisted mons for a while. Yeah, I probably used like 3 or 4 different strategies for it, Beefster. I'll put out guide videos for it after the Lumberry rework that should be happening within like next month or so, from what I hear. I mean, you can have them. You shouldn't really need it, but it can be an okay thing to have. I mean, if you don't have Kyogre's passive, you could bring Wild Bolt Storm as an egg move. Or like Thunderbolt, just to get through the things that resist. But yeah, eventually you're going to be able to one-shot anything for quite a while. I mean, 3311 is still really good, Beefster. I'm sure you found plenty of good stuff on that endless run. Yeah, I mean, it's... Where is it? Yeah, I've done 101 endless runs. So yeah, I probably won a few dozen. And yeah, highest wave. Technically, 5850 is the end. I mean, Boss Killer varies a little bit, but it's usually like Salt Cure, Leech Seed, Protect if you're not running Entrainment. And then you can run like Soak or Heal Block. Something like that. This thing might be problematic. Never mind. Yo, Max, what's going on? Your best endless run was like 2K? We didn't know something about the Metal Burst. Mega Mute, yeah. Again, you can brute force your way for a while. And then you are going to need a strat. Yeah, you could do it. But also, Royal, I forget if I've linked this to you. Hold up. Let me drop this in Twitch for you. This is going to have an answer to all, like, a lot of your questions. At 3311, you don't want to be fighting stuff anymore, Beefster. You want to be running away from most of it. It's a lot to read Demon, but it's very helpful. Yeah, you shouldn't really be fighting stuff still at that point, Beefster. And also candy jars are kind of a trap. Sorry. Unless you're doing Shade Toss, but... If you're doing Shade Toss, I have other concerns. Alright, we lived that. Was this Gita? Yeah, it was Gita. Okay. I think we're set. You're going to tear it a flying. I'm just going to Bleak Wind Spore. From Tempest. Is that the Endless Bible? Is that one? The one I linked to you is like the go-to. Yeah, it does, Beefster. Yeah, after usually like 2K or so, sometimes earlier, sometimes later, you're running away from the majority of fights. I'm just skimming it real quick. Funny, I haven't read through this yet. I'm going to have to give this a read. Seems fairly recent. Roaring Moon? I could see it. Roaring Moon was my first Paradox Shiny, but not the first one I saw. My first ever Wild Shiny was an Iron Hands. But I couldn't catch it, because I hadn't hatched it yet. I didn't know I could save it later. Yeah. Let me... Oops. I think that's the one I sent that I know personally and recommend. And then... this is the one Demon was talking about, which I don't know about, but at a quick glance looked fine. The link for Endless Celestial. How many Master Balls do I have? One. Okay. Well, that answers that. Alright, there's next special attack. Dreepy, my man, help me out, please. Oops, you. Yeah, you'll have to let me know what the feedback's like on it. All right, let's not forget to transfer everything over. I'm going to look for like a dire hit. Dire hit right there. No, it does not, Demon. Yeah, I saw, thank you. But no, it does not take into account abilities before they're known. I mean, that makes sense, though. Tornadus one-shotting Mega Ray? Alright, let's go Tornadus. I think when I started playing Osera, I didn't look at my gender and I picked female. I've just never cared enough to go back and change it. So I think it's the rival you get if you play as a girl. Which is funny because that's not something I do. Like, I'm not somebody who plays a female character in RPGs or anything like that, but... yes, it does, Demon. After you know. Other than May. I just know of Finn and Ivy. But yeah, once it knows... like, once you know the ability, Demon, it takes into account the non-effectiveness. Ivy, yeah. Yep. I think they're also working on a non-binary player character and a non-binary rival. Yeah. I agree with you, Demon, but I think the way they have it implemented is very good. Roto Trainer. There you go. I'm just looking for like a rare candy. There it is. Hi, Tornadus. Hi, Tornadus. I need to watch more of the Pokemon anime. I've watched a couple episodes, actually a couple days ago, of the beginning of Gen 3. Because that's kind of where I left off. So I'm going to rewatch from there and just see how far I can go. Yeah. Hold up. Hey, Demon, can you drop the link to the Endless Guide you... actually, never mind. I got them both. I don't need the link. Never mind. The first one I'm posting is the one I know and personally recommend. The second one is the one Demon knows and looked fine when I briefly skimmed through it, but I want to look through it more. But they're in the Discord now. Yo, Beef Mode, thank you so much for the follow. I super appreciate it. Your Beefster? Yeah. That's fine. No, I appreciate it. I figured. Yeah, another follow. It's great. Welcome on in. Welcome to the Kuthmmunity. All right, let's see what we got going on here. Yeah, no problem, Celestial. No upgrades. All right. I'll get another run started. Oops. There we go. 315 Tornadus is hatched. Who has Pokerus today? Ew. A big fat ew. Not much. I see messages coming in. Give me 1 second while I grab these real quick. Yeah, I'm going to Demon. Yep, I will. Blue voting. Yeah, no, they're not great. Cricketot has Honeygather. I only said... Alright, so Drapion is my favorite bug type, Celestial. The Slander is only there because it doesn't have its variants yet. Honeygather, but it also gets Victory Dance as an egg move, which means you can get Oricorio from the Oricorio event for free. I do not know that song. Also, wasn't there a dude in like the Diamond and Pearl series, like the anime series, that used a Cricketune or a Cricketot or something? I feel like I can almost picture him. But yeah, Honeygather is definitely nice as well. I'd bring Cricketot even without the Victory Dance probably. But the Victory Dance is why I bring him over other Honeygather mons. Okay, is that his name? Nando? Fernando. Okay. Again, I'll watch through all of them at some point. Soothe Bell. Gotta love it. Second Soothe Bell? Aww. Alright, map is nice. So yeah, we always try to get one Soothe Bell before floor 25. If I don't get one by floor 25, I reset the run. But I will take Soothe Bells over Master Balls. The only thing I might not take it over is an early DNA Splicer. Yeah, I take Soothe Bells over Master Balls. Yeah. The fact that they boost candy gain is incredibly helpful. Nothing in there. Yeah. You get half candies for each. Actually, I think it's a third. You get vastly reduced candies. The reason we do it here is because of Ninkata tech. If I get in early enough splicers, I can duplicate my Tornadus. Without the candy penalty. Ninkata. I actually have a video on it on the YouTube. Basically, you fuse Tornadus with Ninkata, have an open spot on your team and a Pokeball. When Ninkata evolves to Ninjask, you also get a Shedinja, so you have a Tornadus Ninjask fusion and a Tornadus Shedinja fusion. And then you unsplice the Ninjask from the first Tornadus and the Shedinja from the second Tornadus, and it leaves you with 2 Tornaduses. Yeah. So, also lets you duplicate your items. even if you don't find splicers. You don't need to, like, if you want to do that, yes. But you can also use it to just duplicate your items. Because the Shedinja you get has the same items as the Nincada did when it evolves. So the Ninjask and Shedinja will both have the same items, effectively duplicating it. Yep. But finding splicers in Classic is not a consistent strategy. I don't recommend bringing Nincada for that. I bring it to dupe the items. I screwed up. I went Charm. No. Especially, like, if you get Soothe Bells on it, too. Like, the Kyogres alone would double your candy gain for each battle they're both in. If you somehow get 6 Soothe Bells, 3 on each. Getting a lot. I had one. Let's see if I can find the screenshot real quick. Hold up. Hold up. I'm still looking. Here it is. For Doggo treat, and she gets a lot. It's not just one treat. I feel like a paper towel tube. This is OP, but you know what's crazy about this? It's floor 62. I have 4 focus bands, but I also managed to duplicate a mini black hole this run. So my one Regigigas has 3 Soothe Bells, 4 focus bands, and a mini black hole. This run was dumb, and I loved it. You can get mini black hole in Classic. It's just rare. Has a weight of 1 in the Master Ball tier pool. It shows up in the pool after you beat a Tornadus for the first time. Yeah. Calcium. Yep. Again, it's super rare. Second Soothe Bell. I'm happy. Again, it's like... I think it's a weight of 1. Maybe it's a 2. Yeah, it's a weight of 1. So, just to give you an idea. I think it's probably Kyogre or Regigigas, max, but that's just me. 1 is rarer than 2. The lower the weight, the more rare it is. Yeah, I think probably Kyogre or Regigigas max. Kyogre can Primal, but it can't Dynamax. Like, you can't Dynamax things in this game. You can just G-Max Pokemon that have G-Max forms. Yeah, no. You can Terra it, though. Terra Water Kyogre actually does more damage than Primal Kyogre. By like 10%. No, nothing in there. Blah. Primal Kyogre cannot Terra. Gmax Mons, Mega Mons, and Primal Evolved Mons cannot Terra. Which is kind of the trade-off you get. Some people still prefer Primal Kyogre, though, because you don't have to press Terra every 5 floors. Some of them are right. I think Megas are more flashy, so that's what people are generally drawn to, but... Yeah. Just as a heads up for everyone, Boss Varoom has Levitate as a passive, so you can't hit it with ground type moves. Unless you have Bolt Breaker. Alright, what level's Ninkata at? 15. Alright, we still got a little ways to go for it. Yeah, they have to be able to G-Max. And the G-Max moves aren't in the game. But they'll get new abilities and stuff a lot of the time, which is kind of cool. So, like, whenever I go to farming Grimmsnarl, I'll be able to G-Max that. Yeah. I think they get, like, 100 BST as well. I don't know. I generally don't look at my viewer count. I try to approach my streams the same way, no matter if I have viewers, if I don't, if I have 5, if I have 100, anything like that. So, I'll look at the analytics after the fact, but... I feel like I see some people get way too caught up in how many streamers they have, and then they just go silent when they think they don't have anyone. Right, what I was looking at was Ninkata. Okay. I appreciate it, Demon. There's some really good Pokerogue streamers out there, for sure. Epsilon, Tildrassil are definitely 2 I can recommend. I know I stop by their streams quite a bit. I don't watch a ton of streams in general, but if I'm stopping by, I'll watch them. I mean, I'll watch fighting game tournament streams for Rivals of Aether. Oops. Didn't want that one, but that's okay. But, I mean, that's the point of streaming. Like, I never understood the people that don't look at chat. It's just like... If I wanted to play a game and not talk to anybody, I wouldn't stream. I'd just play on my own. On your Kyogre? Hey. 10% extra damage, or is it 20? I should actually know that. Tornadus, please, my guy. Please. Please help me. Please. $20? No, not at all. Mana. Adios. Ninkata. Pause. All the items go to you. All the items go to you. Sure. I do not want a Shroomish. Nice. No, not at all. That should do a little bit of damage. Long as you can solve the accuracy issues of Origin Pulse. That's why I don't love Kyogre as an endless carry, and I prefer Regigigas. I actually tried Kyogre like 3 weeks ago as an endless carry. Iron Thorns was the first Paradox Mon I faced. I missed my Origin Pulse, got one shot, and swept. Wide Lens, not Lens Scope. Wide Lens is an Ultra Ball tier item. Boosts accuracy by 5% per wide lens up to a maximum of 3, giving you 15% extra accuracy on your moves when maxed out. Yeah, this game gave Regigigas Normalize. All the Pokemon's moves become normal type, and their power goes up. Yeah, yeah. So it's a hidden ability, so you have to unlock it either by getting lucky with hatches or with the training session mystery event. But it's a really nice thing they gave him. Exactly. That's what I'm saying. That's why if you can find them, you'll be in a good position. Yeah, I kind of agree. That's why some people like using Water Spout, though, when they can get it. The trade-off is that while it is 100% accurate, you do lose power on it as your HP goes down. Water Spout is the biggest thing. Okay, Watson, just toss out your shiny Plusle at me, why don't you? Primal Kyogre doesn't change all that much outside of the fact you get Primordial Sea instead of Drizzle. Some extra stats. And you don't have to worry about hitting the Terra button. Blah. With Sheer Force. Sheer Force is good. It's a little bit weird on Landorus, especially. Landorus has the Stone Axe move, which is 60 base power, rock type move, physical move. When it deals damage, it creates Stealth Rocks. Sheer Force gets rid of the Stealth Rock creation, which is a little aggravating. Sweet. Wait. We don't have enough. Oh, wait, we should have enough Sooth Bells, right? Hold up. Yeah. Exactly. A lot of the times I just went Rock Slide on Landorus instead of Stone Axe because of that. But still pretty good. Yeah. Exactly. There's actually more decision-making that goes into Sheer Force than people think. But yeah, you're seeing it. It was a balance I constantly had to strive for every time. So Regigigas is used pretty much only in entrainment comps. So entrainment, you give the opponent your ability. So you give the opponent Normalize, and then the rest of your team is Ghost types, and you're fine. Yeah. So most of the time, physical attackers in Endless are slowed down by Intimidate. Regigigas' passive, Scrappy, stops Intimidate. Unaffected by Intimidate. And then it also has Laird's Wrath as a 100% accurate spread move. That has no immunities because Scrappy lets you hit ghost types. So you run this. Just Silk Scarves. You go for a while. Yeah, exactly. You just run with this. When it starts to fall off, you put Entrainment on it. Fuse it with something that's fast. That way you can get off a normalized at the beginning of boss fights. That boss now is normalized. The rest of your team is ghost type, and you're fine. And it doesn't pop any of your berries because you're not getting hit. You only struggle against one Paradox Mon in the entire game, and that's Slitherwing. Slitherwing is really your biggest threat once you get set up. As long as you're okay with, like, Carbos and stuff. Nope, not even Fluttermane. Fluttermane can't hit ya. I mean, probably, like, there is no carry that becomes a boss killer later on. Maybe you could try to do something with Metal Burst. Usually they become supports. Like Kyogre becomes a support because it can do Mold Breaker Gastro Acid stuff to hit stuff like Goldengo and a couple other things. Yeah, really, you're not going to see any that just purely become boss killers. Your boss killer is going to be something that has... Usually, I have Purifying Salt and Sturdy on mine. And it's something you're setting up while your carry is still in play. The purpose of the carry is to get you through the beginning phases of the game to let you find items to set up your staller Pokemon and your boss carry and stuff. The one guide I linked to you goes into a lot of that. Don't you have something annoying on your passive? Yeah, you have Levitate. Oh, anyway. I'm going to aim for floor 150 on this run tonight before I'm going to call it. I might have to call it at 100 because I'm pretty tired already. I suggest a damage over time team. Kyogre's a fine carry for that. But I think damage over time is the most consistent. It's Max from YouTube. Hey, Abs. Or hey, Max. I was just going to call you Max. If I forget, let me know. Thank you so much for the follow. Super appreciate it. Wait, were you sending messages on YouTube and nothing was coming through? If so, I apologize. YouTube's been a bit finicky later. So if you were sending something on YouTube and I was replying, I was not ignoring you. It just didn't come through. Yeah, Cylon, Cress, and Crispin? Is that his name? Says he's doing... Oh, okay. I am so sorry, Abstor. Or Max, yeah. Nothing was coming through. Because I don't even think it was coming through my chat on stream either, because I try to keep an eye on that a little bit too. Yep, sorry, Max. That's just... Do you want Max or App Store? Also, now that I know that's an issue, let me pop up YouTube chat directly instead of trying to have it come through my Streamlabs. 1 second. Might be an echo. Okay. I see some of it. I see it now. It does take a while with the hidden ability. You can look for the training session mystery event. Keep Max? Okay. I would try to remember. Yeah, you can look for the training event, training session mystery event to get the hidden ability. They are working on the new ZA Megas, but the back sprites are taking a lot of time. Plus, I think they might be having some issues with the shiny variants for the new Megas as well. I don't do song requests, Steven. Sorry, I learned that early on streaming. Song requests are not for me. Oh, they released another Mega Garchomp? I actually did not know that. I know you were waxing eloquent about it earlier. Are there two? Interesting. Alright. I'll have to go look it up at some point. Delibirb. I'm going to pop an elixir just to be safe. But yeah, they are working on ZA Megas, Max. My favorite Mega... So I'm thinking... It's funny, like, when it comes to Pokemon, I don't have, like, a favorite Mega or, like, favorite Pokemon or least favorite Pokemon or stuff like that. So it takes me a little bit to think through them. Maybe Mega Aggron. Just for... Tier 1 Shiny. Just because it was part of the first team that beat Pokerogue for me. But I'm trying to think of... Yeah, maybe that one. I want to see Seviper and Zangoose get matching Megas to continue the rivalry. That's my answer to that question. I've thought about that. Yeah. I don't have strong opinions, but that's my go-to. Sinnoh's Gen 4? Yes. Yes. Is there not a Mega Infernape? Huh. I thought there was for some reason. Actually, I bet Mega and Polion would go hard. Like, just thinking through those Cinder starters. Like, Torterra would be cool. But, like, Mega and Polion, I think would be amazing. I kind of want it to happen now. That would be so cool. Alright, I'm on board. I can get behind that demon. I'll write a letter to Mr. Pokemon. See what we can have happen. Okay, maybe make it. Okay, I'll take a look at it after stream. I forgot who our evil team was. We'll just get rid of that club. Yeah, I mean that makes sense. We can actually start triple farming now. It'll go better once we get Bleakwind Storm, but... Piplup. I can see why. Yo, Penny, what's going on? Cutest Pokemon ever, in my opinion? Spheal. It's Spheal, Penny. Yeah, 100%. Especially, somebody showed me Spheal from Coliseum the other day. That shit's adorable. I want a Spheal plush. Like, unironically, I want a Spheal plush. Yeah, it's... I said earlier I don't have many strong opinions. There's my strongest opinion I have about Pokemon, probably. I know. I was like, I think it's crazy. We'll actually go through it real quick. The fuck is this? You got Heatran and Chimchar, and that's it. It was so depressing when I saw that. Yeah, that was a little disheartening. Alright, the Soul do help damage a little bit, but we can afford not to take the Super Lore. I mean, Colossal a little bit. Colossal saw a lot of use. Speaking of, go to sleep. I know you're 18 and you're young and you got that Zoomer energy. Go to sleep. Go to bed, young man. Or young girl. I don't know. Young man, young girl. I don't know. But for me, no Pokemon more cute than Torchic because your favorite of all time. The girlfriend, my brother. Oh, that's adorable. My sister once made me a knitted World of Warcraft hat with the Horde insignia on it. That's why I started playing Horde in World of Warcraft. No, that's super cute though, Max. That's super cute. If you have a picture of it and you're in the Discord, you should drop like a picture in the Discord if you're comfortable with that. That is adorable. Dreepy, my guy. Wait, we still need tier 3 Emolga, right? I'm not tripping? No, I'm not tripping. Oh, we apparently need Lumberries. Okay. We're at 82. Let's see this real quick. Alright, we're all set. Yeah, no worries, Max. I'm going to fight it with my Pachirisu. I don't think it's going to go well. And we don't need the Soothe Bells, so. We literally just transferred all the items off of it. Like, literally right before this. It's fine. Okay. We should be okay now. Yeah, we're fine. Punch for never roll. I'll take your word. I do not know BDSP and Diamond Pearl that well in general. It is, like, some people have used Mega Houndoom as, like, a budget endless carry in this game. Just because of Fiery Wrath. Your home region where you start out, fair enough. Damocles! I'd have to go through them and look. I'd have to go through them and look. Nothing comes to mind right now, but I'm also not collecting these necessarily for the aesthetic. Are you talking about tier 1 or the tier 2 and tier 3 variants? Yeah. Tier 2, tier 3. Yeah, nothing springs to mind right now. If you want, I could take time tonight and go through them and look, depending on, like, how old is. Like, after I'm done stream, I'll have some time while I'm watching the hockey game. And I can put it in, like, one of the feedback ones, but nothing springs to mind right now. I mean, Demon is saying Garchomp. Anything not added in the last 2 updates? Oh, okay, so you're talking updates, not necessarily generation. I feel like you need the Pickle Dragonite, though. It's classic. Oh, Garchomp is getting a new ones with the Megas, Demon. Yeah. Alright, he's already getting a new one with the Megas, is what Dermo was saying. That's kind of cool. Yeah. Bleak Windstorm when? Oh, yeah, sorry about that, Max. I put that in there to stop bots and stuff and art sellers and stuff. Sorry about that. Unfortunately, a necessary precaution, and it has helped. Yeah, I can't wait for the next update. My biggest thing is I hope it's not 2 weeks from now, because I'm going to be out of town and I don't want to have to bring my my microphone with me to record the patch notes video that I want to do for it. So that's like the biggest thing. Like if the update's not out by then, I'll bring it with me and try to record it on my laptop and see how it goes. The little buds on the head red. Yeah, I can see that, Demon. They're changing Lumberries to work in the middle of turns instead of like at the end of a turn. Which basically means Dark Void is going to be getting a lot worse. That's before 112. Fair enough. Item update is being pushed to... Oh. Okay. Is the item update... Okay. Is the item update include Lumberries? Dark Void is a spread move that puts both opponents to sleep. It's the signature move of Darkrai. There's way smaller gap. Okay, good. Okay, so it's still going to be a little bit yet for the Lumberry rework, but 113 is what... Okay, still. Good to know. I don't dislike that they're being separated. Makes it a little more manageable. Oh, this is the rival fight. I'm like reading chat and I didn't even notice. My bad. No, I'm still looking forward to all the updates though. Like, they're going to be sick. I like making videos about them. I like the events. I like the influx of players that come back for them. They're great. Yeah, I could see that for sure. Like, I was going through my head, like, everything that was, like, rumored to be coming or kind of confirmed, like, on the roadmap and stuff. And I'm like, man, this is all kind of getting to be a lot, and I'm not doing any of it. Come on! Oh my gosh. Yeah, it's fine. Dark Void is the spread sleep move from Darkrai. Darkrai? Like 80% accurate, I want to say. Different run, same luck, yeah. It's been a little... That's what? Virizion, Zarude, Entei, Raikou, Marshadow, and Tapu Koko in 2 runs. See if to rework Dark... Oh, that makes a lot of sense. Okay. So is Dark Void really the reason Lumberry was getting reworked? Or were there other things contributing to it too? Because, like, it seemed like a huge buff for Classic. No? Okay. Man, I need another lore. Or not. So what's the next art? Well, I mean, you can't get Arceus, so that'd be tough to do. Current berry system just feels terrible if you've played... Yeah, that's true, it has. Wouldn't be surprised if Arceus, the only legendary egg exclusive mon, shows up. I guess I could... Their Splicer's a little late. Question now. I don't have Ninjask anymore, do I? Yeah, no. I'm not going to worry about it. We don't have a Master Ball, though. No, what we really need is, like, some sort of Paradoxmon being tier 3 when we get there. For Arceus, yeah. I am not whittling Arceus down and using a Nuzzle on it to try to chuck Rogue Balls at it. That's not happening. I just want a Super Lore or a Max Lore. That's all I want right now. It's not that much. Thank you. Alright. Ask and I shall receive. Thank you, Damo, for coding that in real quick. I appreciate it. I know that's what happened. Alright, Daytera. What a ground. That's right. I forgot about that. You'll get it. It's going to show up at least once in June, maybe twice. It's funny. The first time Lily ever came into my stream, and this was a year and a half ago. I was going through space, and I think she was about to head out, and I actually found a wild Rayquaza. And so she said, "You're welcome for that." And I didn't know it at the time. I thought she was serious, and looking back, I'm like, I don't think that's how it works. I don't think that's how it works. Oh, I'm fine if I don't get Arceus. Its variants aren't in the game yet. I have every plate for it. Like, I have all of its forms checked off. So if I don't get it, no big deal. Appreciate it. Legendary egg? Let's see. No. Oh, well, I appreciate it. We're going to do it like this. And then this is fine. I keep forgetting I don't have to keep swapping during a double battle. Oh no, I called you out on a completely innocent and harmless little thing. It's the end of the world. I feel like I'm getting gaslit by saying I'm cyberbullying you. Oh, right. You're the ice type dude. Blah. Alright. I mean, if you feel like you've been that aggrieved, go for it. I could probably use a break. Oh no, I'm not great at Pokerogue. There's so many players that are a lot better. There's a reason I'm farming candies instead of doing any of the challenge runs yet. I'm hot garbage. I'm just good at turning my brain off and doing the same thing over and over and over again for hours. I'm hot garbage. True. I wish I was good at it, but no, it's just... Maybe once I start doing the challenge ribbons, I'll be fine. Just sent the pic. Oh, that. Okay, hold up. Ow, you bastard. So, is that Torchic hat straight fire? Alright, that is adorable. That is adorable. I will give you that. Yeah, I saw you say we got the hat in the Discord, and that's why I had a hat on the brain. We're just mixing each other up. It's fine. It's fine here. Yeah, that's what you were saying. Dreepy can't be that far behind. Iron and Carbos, I'll take it. It's not, yeah. Please. Please. We're at like 325 Tornaduses. $324, yeah. Oh. Dreepy is 60. Yeah, Dreepy is 60. You could just call me Kuth. Yeah, Kuth is fine. Mr. Streamer Fella seems a little no. let's not go with that one, but Kuth is fine. Kuth or Kuth. I don't even know how it's pronounced. We're Oblivion Wing it. It was a randomly generated World of Warcraft name I got when I was like 12. Because I couldn't afford the game when I was younger, so I just made a ton of trial accounts. Yeah. I made a ton of World of Warcraft trial accounts as a kid, and I got tired of coming up with names for them all, so I just started hitting the random name button. This was one that popped out, and for whatever reason, this is the one that stuck with me. So there you go. There's the history of the Kuth name. Kuthlik. Every time I enter a new Twitch chat, though, and say something, you always see the streamer stumble just a bit, trying to get their head around it. Oh, does it? Okay. I did not know that. Doesn't surprise me, but... Yeah, sorry, I don't speak Dutch. We'll fight him. No, not you. You have one. Did I say you have way too many? Yeah, I've been negligent on you. We can go Bleakwind. I'm going to Shadowbone the Mr. Mime. Because I just don't want to deal with any spread moves right now. Is he a word for the fear? Oh, okay. Yeah, that was not what I was going for. Like, at all. Alright, you gotta go. Well, thanks for stopping by, Max. I super appreciate it. Got some stuff to do tomorrow. Some extra luck for playing Rogue, right? Thank you. I certainly hope to see you again. It's a very common swear. That makes sense. Have a good night, Max. I'm probably not going to be far behind you. I got another 20 floors in me, maybe. We're going to be wrapping it up at 150. Welcome back, Evie. We have another 20 floors left, and then I'm calling it a night. My voice is already starting to go, and I don't want to completely ruin it, especially because I'm streaming tomorrow afternoon. Well, then that H is doubly important then, isn't it? Triply important? That H is important to include. How about that? Let's stick with that. Mystical Rock. I feel like we have not seen many. Dang. Back to needing a Super Lore, Max Lore again. This is why people run Tatsugiri and Patrat, though, so they don't have to worry about this. Yeah, no, it is really nice. And the fact that, like, Parental Bond is actually kind of nutty. Parental Bond does a lot for it. And Parental Bond works with multi-lens. So you can get, like, quite a few power-up punches off if you want. Amoga lives? Amoga, you beast. Yeah. I mean, that's why they gave it its egg moves. Like, if you look at Dreepy... Shadowbone for stab. Power Up Punch works with Parental Bond. Fire Lash works with Parental Bond. Dire Claw works with Parental Bond. No, it only hits twice, but it stacks with multi-lens. One down. Yeah. Sweet. I think it can go up to 4. Like, if you look now, we got a +2 from that. Back-to-back Master Balls? A little late, but I'll take them. Nope, don't need it. We have everything locked for Azelf. We have all of its shinies, perfect IVs, all of its egg moves, all of its natures. Oh yeah, that is like another mythical or legendary we found. We caught it in the wild. I mean, I wanted it. We needed tier 3. We had enough Soothe Bells to triple farm on it. So. It wasn't random. Definitely one I was looking for. We actually made it into Graveyard. Yeah. I don't think we've hatched too many Emolgas. Yeah, we've only hatched 264. Maybe not even 100 of those are candy eggs. So, again, we're going to be stopping at 150 tonight. I'll be back tomorrow afternoon, actually 1 p.m. Eastern time. Which will be like 7 p.m. your time, Demon. That's awkward. Yeah, the stream schedule should be up. Underneath the Twitch page, like the Twitch stream. It's also pinned in the announcements of the Discord. It's going to change based on my doctor's appointments and family stuff, but that's what I'm trying to, stick to. Anytime I have to change it, I'll post in the Discord. Like, Tuesday afternoon stream might not happen because I might go to a baseball game with my family because my dad's in town. So, okay. This is... No, we wanted the other one. But yeah, this is a huge event to get at 144. You only hatched 23. As you start grinding more and just getting vouchers and stuff, that number will go up very quickly. Damn. We might have to, Kyogre's really good. No, Kyogre's one of the top carries. No. Like, Kyogre is one of the top 2 carries in Endless. Yeah. I probably said, don't worry too much. I'm redoing this with Terrifying. Regigigas, in my opinion. Yeah. I said shinies probably aren't that great. And I stand by that. just head to Terra. Okay. Yeah, luck does not make that much of a difference. Once you start, like, looking at the numbers. Doesn't make a huge difference. Normal shiny. That's why I tell people don't put too much value into it. I think so. I mean, you have your Carrion Kyogre. Greninja can provide map block for you. Garchomp can become your staller. Lanoon becomes your runaway mon. And Yamask becomes your boss killer. That's pretty much everything you need. Smeargle can be a move tutor. Yeah, you've got all the pieces there. Nothing. It's just make sure you read through some guides so you know how to, like, DNA splicer and everything. I have not Priz, but I heard it might have been Tildrassil talking about it. Because I like auto battling games. Like, I really like The Last Flame. I think is a really cool game. TFT was a little too fast for me. I used to play Hearthstone Battlegrounds quite a bit. Do we have anything hatching soon? All right, we will hatch these two Pokemon, and then we'll call the stream. But thanks for stopping by tonight, everyone. Super appreciate everyone having everyone here. It's not, yeah, I mean, those types of games usually are, and I'm not sure I want to sink that much time into learning a game like that. Especially with, like, so many other games I'm trying to play and learn. Yeah, it is. But luckily it can clear out double battles on its own really easily, so it's not that bad. It'd be a little rougher if it struggled in double battles. Now, the next Pokemon game I'm looking at playing, Priz, for like a fan-made game is actually Pokemon Lazarus. I've heard good stuff about it, and I actually have it downloaded. So that's next on my list to play at some point. Again, I might make a YouTube series out of it so I can play it on my own time. I was keeping track of another one called Pokemon Gamma Emerald, but it looks like development stopped. Alright. Nothing. Forget this. 326 Tornadus eggs. Oh my gosh. Well, what's even crazier about that too is Dreepy's at 283 without a tier 2. I've maxed out every IV in the game, Demon. And I've gotten every nature. I have all 25 natures for every Pokemon. Yeah, IVs, natures, egg moves, hidden abilities, passives, cost reductions, and tier 1 shinies are all done. Sticking to the move up. I mean, yeah, move up is pretty good. It's what I recommend people do when they're kind of starting out and stuff. Some of this is AFK time, Demon, but yeah, here you go. No. No. Yeah. Yeah. Some of it's AFK time. Some of it's AFK time. This is my main game. This is the game I play the most. It's the game I put content out for. It is, yeah, for sure. Especially if you want to collect stuff and do stuff. Yeah. So, all right, I gotta call it there though, guys. I want to rest. We'll be back tomorrow, 1 p.m. Eastern time, which is like 15 and a half hours from now. I probably did that deep and endless somewhere. Thank you again, everyone who came through tonight. Hopefully everyone enjoyed. Hopefully everyone enjoys the rest of their morning, evening, afternoon, night, wherever you might be. Have a good one, and take care.